Hey,
That was cute.
hey guys, we are live. Welcome to PLEXYSTARS. My name is Blake, and as always, we have Tanya and Dustin with us tonight. How you guys doing tonight?
Hi, great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Dustin, what's new with you, man?
Not much. Chinese New Year, Year of the Monkey.
Oh my gosh,
Year,
I'm the monkey.
year of the
Yeah.
shingles.
Here's the shingles.
Hey,
No.
I can't help it, man. I don't know what I have.
Is that the good news
Ah,
or bad news?
it was that General Tao chicken you ate last night, wasn't it?
Chinese buffets will get you every time.
Anyway, I just want to put this out there that I am trying my hardest to grow a man bun by convention. So,
I'm just glad I
um,
know what man buns are now because I had it mixed up a little.
yep, yep.
Sorry.
Oh, and I'm putting a shout out there. Jamie Walker accepted my friend request.
He said accepted mine first, so hush.
I don't care. I got myself a man crush right now.
Get in
So,
line, Blakester, get in line.
man, I'm the head of my own line right now.
All right, you're good.
Anyway,
Don't we
the-
know it?
I know. Tonight we have a good show for you tonight. Good friend of mine, good friend of all of ours. Met her very first time in Phoenix for last year at convention. So without further ado,
What's an Adobe?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, go.
We're gonna bring up our guest. Look at that. Look who it is. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, Candy.
Okay.
Hello.
Am I on?
You are
Yeah.
on.
You're on.
Yay! Woohoo!
You made it.
We made it. We're all here.
Hey, and we're live. We have 9 viewers. It worked.
Oh,
Yes.
9 viewers.
Sure.
You know what?
A little late.
I mean, I'm pretty awesome. So I mean,
Deal.
someone today told me that I'm a pretty famous Plexus ambassador, but I'm not gonna let that get to my head.
Oh, no,
Too
no,
late.
don't let it get to your head. Oh,
It's
late.
growing.
like
It's
that
growing.
had happened.
It's growing. Growing.
Yeah, it's grown.
I'm full grown.
It's grown.
Anyway, hey Dustin, read us that disclaimer before we get started with Miss Candy Bear.
No problem.
Read it and weep.
I'm trying. The opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by Plexus, independent Plexus ambassadors, and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease.
None.
No.
0.
Except for shingles.
Except shingles, you're hoping.
Yes, I hope.
I really
He
hope you
thi-
get that taken care of.
He probably has some Chinese disease that has no cure yet.
I'm sure. That's
But with him being in China, I mean, they would most likely find a cure in the next
have a
5
cure.
hours.
Acupuncture. Get your acupuncture going.
Anyway, Candy, what's up?
I'm actually missing my John Maxwell group tonight, Wisdom Jewels, but y'all are more important. It's all about you.
What? I want to go to that group.
It's so fun, and they're calling me a slacker right now. They're
Oh my
messaging
gosh.
me.
So then you need to message him back and say, well, you need to be on PLEXYSTARS with these 3 people.
That's what I told them.
And teach us something. Bring us some John Maxwell. We need it.
I'm still, this is my second go-round, and I'm still perfecting. I've got a long way to go.
Awesome. You're doing it.
Yeah. Are you in the Laws of Leadership?
Yes, 21
That's
Laws.
It's a great book.
Perfect.
Great book.
It's a great book. Anyway, hey. So, Candy, how long have you been with? How long? You stop. It's the way you say my name. It's just ridiculous.
Blake.
What? Am I blushing? Can you tell?
You just made me blush. Jeez.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Shut
man.
up.
It's the headband.
You're making me blush. Okay.
Oh, I know, right? Tell me about your story. Like, tell us how you got started with Plexus.
Okay, so this month is actually my Plexiversary. It'll be 2 years, the 24th of February. 2 years of amazing greatness. Oh my God. So real quick, I'll tell you how I got started. So my upline, which you know her pretty well, and so does Dustin, Lisa Shryock, has been a lifelong friend, and she contacted me in November 2013 when she joined, and I might add she is a Sapphire with the company. An amazing leader. You guys make sure that you let her know I said that.
You can send her the link.
She's on the Jules call, the leadership. Yeah. Anyway, so she was like, Candy, you're always on Facebook. You're always telling everybody about your struggle with weight, and you're always trying a new diet or whatever. You need to join Plexus. And it's really funny because I have been watching Friends in Texas for like a year and a half. And I thought it was just a big scam. They even sent me the compensation plan, you guys. How crazy. I never opened it. Never opened the email. And that was like 2 years before I joined. So, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. But she stayed after me for 4 months. She knew that I needed this for financial reasons. I needed to go back to work. And she kept staying after me. She knew my husband's pay schedule. She would call me every 2 weeks. And she is a true picture of consistency. That's why I tell people never, ever, ever give up on someone that you really think will be great, because you never know, that might be your next rock star. So yeah. I'm not calling myself a rock star.
We are.
No, I'm just saying she was consistent for 4 months, and she actually told me on a Friday before I joined, she said, I'm giving up on you, and girl, if you don't join this weekend, I'm done, and I'll never talk about Plexus again. And so I took some tax money, and I joined with tax money. So everybody, yes, tax money. This is the time to tell everybody to use a little bit, $34.95 of their tax money, and join.
That's what my next post is going to be, because of you. Inspired by.
Yay.
Yep, use your tax money.
Absolutely. And you guys, I never tasted the product. I didn't even know what this pink drink tasted like, but I jumped all in. Like, there was no turning back. I said, okay, let's do it. I didn't know what I was getting into. I had never done multi-level marketing. I'd never done any kind of network marketing. And I said, I'm all in. That's how I started.
Boom.
Boom.
Everybody needs to be you, except for the 4-month part.
I've got people that have watched me, seriously, I have 2 girls that are supposed to sign with their tax money that have watched me for a year, and they're finally convinced. 1 year.
It takes people longer. I do too. I have people that have been waiting forever, and then finally they'll pop up and go, okay, I'm ready.
And you know why? This is for everyone that might not believe in this. Consistency. If they know you truly believe in your company and what you're doing, and you're posting every day about Plexus, they're going to believe you.
Yeah.
But they're not going to believe you if you post once a month, or, you know, you post one like 3 weeks and then you miss 2 weeks, and then no. Every day people.
Amen.
Boom.
I'm with you. Boom chicka wah wah. That's my new word.
So, like, what did you start off with? Did you start off with with the Welcome Pack I?
I started off with, oh my gosh, I think it was H in the old back office.
Where you got buy 2 get 1 free.
It was, oh, you know what? Yeah, we did the 3 packs of Slim and 3 Accelerator, because my husband wanted to do it, and then I had a best friend that said, I'll buy the 3rd one from you, and if I love it, I'm joining you. And she did. So that's what we started with. And it's funny because a lot of people say, well, I'm going to wait a month, and that's me. I said, well, Lisa, don't say anything about me on Facebook doing Plexus, because I don't want my friends to know that I'm doing this. And I was like, give me a month. Well, you know what she did? This is a true friend and a true leader and true love. She posted the first day a picture of Plexus products and said, Candy Thomas George, you are going to rock this business. And she called me out.
Called you out.
On my page.
Yes.
Y'all,
Way
it was
to
the
go.
best thing ever. My first 2 customers in I don't know, 2 hours, I had people saying, oh my God, Candy, I was just talking to someone about Plexus and I want to know more. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So my first 2 customers, if I would have waited a month, I would have been so behind. I may be sitting at Ruby right now. You never know.
Right.
Seriously. I mean, it's crazy. That was the best thing I ever did. Now, I'm not saying do that to everybody because, you know, you can't do that to everybody. She was my best friend. But that's why I tell my newbies, I'm like, guys, first day you sign up, you need to post something about Plexus. Tell people you're starting this company and you don't have to know anything about it, but make them a part of your journey. And that's what I did. I said, I'm joining this. I'm doing this for me. If you guys want to be a part of my journey, I'll share with you what happens. And honestly, my non-Plexus friends to this day say, Candy, I love watching your journey.
Right.
So it's all about incorporating it into your personal life. That's the difference. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So good. So good. So what happened with you health-wise?
Okay, so I'm very healthy, thank God. 41 and healthy. I was a little too healthy in the weight department and still working on that. But the first thing I noticed was I'm a sweet eater. I love chocolate. And all of my friends on Facebook.
We don't have anyone on this call like that, do we?
No. I don't think any woman struggles with that at all, right?
Not I.
I don't for sure.
So my thing was, I love chocolate, and all my friends on Facebook knew I love Dr. Pepper and I love Hershey bars. And I would eat them I would make Hershey bar runs at midnight and go get one if I was really craving it. So the first thing I noticed was my sweet addiction was curbing quickly, and I didn't want Dr. Pepper as much. And so that's the first thing my friends were like, okay, whatever you're doing, I need to do it, because if you are getting off your Dr. Pepper and your Hershey bars, then this stuff
something is up.
Yeah, I mean, that was the first thing. And so, of course, I'm a mom and I'm always busy, and so I would sit in carpool with like a 32-ounce glass of Dr. Pepper, and I thought that was going to get me, you know, more energy for the rest of the day, which is like hectic with kids. And it was, you know, I would crash, of course, and I would feel exhausted. So those were the first things, is I felt more energy. I mean, I know people think it's so cliche, but it's true. Plexus gives you sustained energy, and I love Accelerator, and I know some people might not, but I love Accelerator.
Me too.
It jumpstarts your metabolism, and it gives you those extra. I mean, I've been doing this 23 months, and I took one today, and I couldn't even eat probably half of my lunch, and it was a really yummy lunch. It's one of my favorites that people also know I love on Facebook, and that's chicken salad. So, but it still works 23 months later. That's what I love about it, and it makes me a little more even keel, you know?
Yeah.
Takes the edge off mom.
Everyone needs the edge off mom.
Of course, now I take all the products. Like, basically, I take, except for Ease and stuff like that. I don't, thank goodness, don't need that. But I take almost all the products.
Do you use the face cream?
I use the body cream, but I don't use it as a moisturizer.
Or body cream.
I use the body cream. And my kids have, like, dry spots, you know, and stuff like that on their skin, and I'll rub it on there, and it really helps. So,
start putting that stuff on your face every night, and you will not believe what happens. It's amazing.
But you know, well, I'm one of those rare ones. We had to talk about this a couple of weeks ago, some of my Plexus friends. I'm a rare one. It makes my skin drier, and that's very rare, just being honest.
Yeah.
It works on other things, but it makes my skin dry, so I can't use it on my face.
Maybe it's
but I love
too
it.
Much.
Yeah.
No, it's
makes
awesome.
my beard soft.
Aww.
That's always good, though. No girl likes a prickly beard on her face.
A soft beard is great. That's
None of
wonderful.
that.
Okay, so I will tell you guys how I the first rock star I signed was, let me tell you how I did it, and this is very important. Lisa had told me that one of the first things you need to look for when you start out as an ambassador is you need to, when you're scrolling your Facebook, you need to look for those posts. somebody might say they're hurting, their back's killing them, they have, you know, their muscles are sore, or I have a migraine or something like that, okay? So those little key things to watch for, those little people complaining about they can't sleep, you know, whatever. So I had a mutual friend and an acquaintance, really. We, our families grew up together, but she and I were never really close, but we were Facebook friends. So she posted one night on a Wednesday night that she was missing church, and she never missed church. And she said, I have such an excruciating headache. So I was like, ooh, I want to try this, what Lisa told me. I'd only been doing this 2 months. So I sent her a message, and I said, hey, just in case you didn't know, I said Plexus products help with headaches. And I did the little winky face so it doesn't look like it's offensive, you know, like I was trying to sell something.
Right.
And she laughs about it now at our meetings because she's like, Candy probably never thought that I would respond. And she responded to like immediately and was like, you know, I've been watching you for the last 2 months, and I've actually wanted to ask you about, you know, do you really make money with Plexus?
Oh.
And I was like, are you serious? And she said, I'm calling you tomorrow. And guys, she called me, and she's an emerald. She just took off, and she wanted it just as bad as I did. And so it was all because I posted about, I responded to her post about a headache.
Well, you know what? And we know that that's awesome because Blake's dog just freaked out over it. Blake's dog was like, ruff, 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 ruff. Yes,
that was an aha moment for the dog. Yeah.
Say that again. A what kind of moment?
It was an aha moment.
An aha.
Aha.
An aha moment.
Do you not ever have aha moments?
That's my entire life. What are you talking about?
You know what? That worked. And then what
really
happened with her? She turns into one of your rock stars, or?
It truly works, and I have had some team members just in the last few days message me and say, hey Candy, I used your little plan, your little whatever trick, and I messaged someone that had, you know, I think a girl messaged someone the other day. She said they were complaining about not sleeping or something, and the person come back and they're joining her team. They actually did join her team. So you never know unless you reach out. And what's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt to message someone and tell them that we have products that work?
At the very least, you're letting them know you care and that you're paying attention.
Right. And I didn't even think about that, but that's great.
Yeah. At the very least. That's perfect. Yeah. That's an awesome trick. I'm gonna incorporate that one too. I'm gonna tell my team.
You totally need to look for those little signs, those people that are constantly complaining. And as far as the business goes, people that are always complaining about being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, a single mom that probably has a deadbeat, you know, ex that won't pay child support and stuff like that. That's the time.
Man.
Sorry, just had to put that out there.
Taking numbers and placing names. Tell it like it is.
You really never know.
I'm just going to sign off. You got this. I'm just going to sign off.
Am I taking over too much, Blake? Go ahead.
No, that was fantastic.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that? I missed you.
That was great. Blake, don't go away again. That hurt.
We need you. You're needed.
Oh, I am. I'm the technical side of this whole ordeal.
As long as you don't have a man bun, you're needed. So shave that hair.
Yeah, and where are your your wristbands? Where's your whole outfit?
See, it's like the Disney movie Aladdin. I was set free.
Wow. It's not the same. You need to get those back. But, okay, so, no, here's what I really would like to know is I have just a question about what was your greatest challenge with the business? Like, where did you feel like you struggled the most? Was it from like, as far as your rank goes, first of all, and then as far as just in general, where did you get stuck at times?
Okay. So, yeah, I know this all too well because this was a little painful part of my journey, but yet it was a good part of my journey. It was a growing experience. So some of you, when you experience fast growth and you rank up pretty fast, what was happening is I was having major growth in my main leg, and if any of you guys are new at this, the main leg is going to be your strongest leg, and they're going to give you the most points. So my main leg was growing and taking off, and I was putting everything into, incentives and everything. They were taking, basically I was doing that for them, and that's great. And then I had level ones that, might have been newer, and maybe they weren't as excited and as ambitious as my main leg. And so I found myself at Senior Ruby. Well, it was actually at Ruby. When I went Ruby, my upline started telling me, Candy, you are going to have to basically create an outside leg team, and you need to pull all of your level ones into that one group and kind of, give your main leg her team, because she's got it, and you've got to focus in on these others. And really, that was the best thing I ever did, because I grew so fast. Sarah Marble talks about this all the time, about self-development. You guys, you never can start too soon with self-development. Now, I tell my new people, that's in my getting started, like that's part of my training.
Yes.
I want everyone to start self-development immediately. Read books on leadership. Read books on network marketing. I didn't do that. And I have a very outgoing personality. And, I know, Blake, yes, I'm meeting strangers. And so I have, like, the personality to, quote unquote, be a leader, because I'm not scared of anything. And, but there's a difference in having the personality and actually knowing what you're doing. And
Agreed.
so we've been talking about this a lot in the Jules. Like, I went to the first Jules training last week, and it was so good. And that's one of the things we're talking about, is you get to a point all of a sudden and you've got this team under you and you don't know what you're doing. And so when I had to establish my outside leg team, that was the best thing I ever could have done, because basically I started from the ground up with them, because they were level 1s and 2s, maybe 1 or 2 3s. I mean, it was a very small team.
So you started over.
Started over, and honestly, that was the best thing I ever did, because I had sideline friends that were like, Candy, I've really seen growth in you. And my upline was like, Candy, I really see that I had to do it for myself that time. You see what I'm saying? So when I started, I had to say, okay, you guys, I'm here for you. Maybe you fell through the cracks. Maybe I wasn't here for you as much as I was the main team. And, they took it and ran with it. I mean, I saw growth in them. I saw potential in people that I thought were almost dead.
Wow.
So when, let's see, I was Senior Ruby, and I went Ruby in January and Senior Ruby in February. So from February until July 31st, I was building my team. I was building the outside leg team. And it really was the best thing. I mean, you guys, when I say clawing and scratching, there were times that's what I felt like I was doing. But, I really appreciate the journey, and people would remind me, Candy, it's not all about ranking up. It's about enjoying the process while you're going through it, because you know what? It changes you. I mean, it really makes me a better person and a better leader. I feel like I'm more legit. So when I went Emerald July 31st at like 10:30 in the morning, that I felt like, dadgummit, I earned it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I remember that day. I remember that day.
You do. Yes, you were there for it.
I was like, oh, man.
It was
That's
huge.
so awesome.
I had some of the best support from my sidelines. They all were like, you better let me know immediately. But yeah, I'm telling you, I cannot stress to you guys enough, build as far wide as you can, because you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. And so many of us do that when we find a runner and somebody that wants it, and then you put it all in there. But look, there's people that really want to work the business that are your level 1s. And it's okay to apologize and tell them, you know what, I was not what I needed to be for you. And it's been so good, because I feel so close to my outside leg team. And I'm telling you, like, just in the last few months, I've got a whole new wave of growth there. And, and when you get Emerald, people think that you, like, have arrived. It's actually just the opposite. I feel more pressure than ever, because I want to maintain Emerald, but I also want to go forward. You know? So, and you guys, I mean, it's a revolving door. We all know that. You're going to have those white lines. You're going to have people join in 1 month. The next month they're gone. But this is another thing. January 1st, I decided to go levels 1 through 3 in my outside leg team. And if I felt like they had not been trained properly by their level ones, my level ones, I just go in there, and I mean, I've been driving 2 hours across Alabama, different places, and I just walk in. I tell them I want to take them to lunch, and I walk in and I hand them a notebook. And Home Goods is a really good place to get like really cute notebooks and stuff. And I walk in with a notebook and I sit it down and I say, okay, I'm here to give you a chance at this business. I think everyone deserves a chance at the business. And if I know that they really want it, maybe they're just not as aggressive as I am, I sit down and I name everything they need to do to get started. And it's amazing the results I've had, because they're like, Candy, no one really did it at first. No one really trained me. I didn't know what I was doing. And it's paying off. And
I need to do that. Oh, that is so good. Thank you.
It is. When you make them realize that they are important, it changes things. I mean, I've seen people that were so quiet and shy, and I thought, oh, they're not going to stay. There's a flame lit. So when you give them that one-on-one attention and let them know I'm here for you, I'm telling you, it's a game changer, honestly.
I have so many first levels, like so many, and they're inactive. I mean, like,
no.
I don't need like 150 personally sponsored, front first levels, and I have so many that are inactive because they came in and they just didn't get the proper start, or you know what I mean? So I need to go back, and it gets overwhelming me because, like, I need to go back and engage each one of those with what you just said. It's, of course, you only can work with the ones who want to work.
Well, yeah, I mean, and sometimes though, like they were saying in the Jules training, it's not always the ones you think are going to be the ones. I'm serious. Like, there's some that I'm done. Like, I've put so much time and effort in them, and I won't forget them, but they're, we're supposed to take the top 20 and work with the ones that really want it. But if you see someone, like, and like you said, I mean, honestly, there is still a list of people that I just got a letter, and I'm going to email it, and basically it says, you fell through the cracks. I didn't know what I was doing either when I started. And there's still people that I have a list that I want to do that with, and just tell them, hey.
Just be real.
Yeah, and just be honest with them and say, I don't think you had a fair chance. And you would be surprised the people that will respond to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because a lot of them, they probably think, well, Candy has forgotten about me. Or, there's a lot of people that I have in my downline, they're levels 1s and 2s. I mean, they're upline, my level 1s and 2s, they quit. But that doesn't give me a right to ignore that person, that level 3 that's, barely hanging in there. That's when we need to get in there and give them the attention they need.
Exactly.
Anyway, I can preach on that forever.
You probably could. Like
no, but
wow.
That was good. I needed that. I don't know about the rest of you two.
No. That was definitely needed.
Well, good.
How far away from Sapphire are you?
We won't talk about that. There's this little issue called back office. We kind of went backwards. I mean, not backwards as far as backwards, like backwards, but because I have amazing points. But it's, when you lose like 300 to 400 points, ouch. Yeah.
We just got to recover, and we're going to recover stronger.
But you know what? Yes, absolutely. I mean, I am not a Debbie Downer, and I love our company, and I love the back office. It's actually going forward, and it's great. And I'm all about progress. So, it is what it is. And you know what? February is a better month. January was good, but February is even a better month. I already see an increase in points, and I see more interest. So, you know what? After the Jules training this week, I'm telling you, all of us left with our cup full. And we were just talking about Alyssa Snyder. She is one of my favorite friends. And she looked at me, and we both had tears, and she said, Candy, I think Plexus is going to bounce back better than ever. And I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, seriously, I really believe that the ones of us that have stuck through this, you guys, we're going to do great. We have an amazing company and amazing leaders. So
Amen.
I'm excited.
Me
I mean,
too.
like, bring on convention. I can't
Heck
wait.
yeah. Exciting.
I'm just like this excited for convention.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blakester, you're just fired up. It's awesome.
Ah,
We wish it was all about Plexus only, right?
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
Wink, wink.
I mean, we get done with our sessions at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
He's gonna have a flashing light on his hotel room.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
have Christmas lights and everything. Like, welcome. It's gonna be a big, huge party.
We know, Blake. We know.
That's so funny.
Just don't knock on the. Just don't barge in when there's a sock on the door. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know why I said
Family
that. On the
show.
line.
Blake, remember, there's more than just a
Jeez.
few of us on this.
Jeez.
Yes, I forgot about
You know
that.
what? Usually they don't have their pants on, so just be
Hey, that was a disclaimer right there.
Dustin, do you have any questions for Candy
No,
or any questions coming in from the audience?
I love Candy's story. And I'll say something about her upline, Lisa. I came home for the first Super Saturday 2 years ago. This was when I started Plexus back in 2013. And Lisa was, I don't know how new she was, but she was struggling. And I had a talk with Lisa. And so Candy should thank me for that encouraging talk with Lisa that night in Florida, because Lisa was ready to quit Plexus that night.
She told me.
And Brent and Julie French, they're both Emeralds. They're like, we have somebody that we want you to talk to, because and I went and talked to her, and that's the thing too, like sometimes it just takes that encouraging talk to somebody, That's the point of that's the point I'm trying to get to. Sometimes, it's just reaching out to people that you see that are struggling and just encouraging them, just continue being consistent with posting, taking their products, because I mean, we all have setbacks, but it's how you overcome those obstacles is what sets you up for success.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Jinx. Now we need to bow to Dustin too. So we got to bow to Blakester, got to bow to Dustin. We owe them debts of gratitude.
Oh, thank you. You're fine. You can do that later.
Oh Lord.
But it's true.
That's amazing.
No, Dustin is right. I mean, we do. We all have those moments. I had somebody today call me, and I had to pump belief back in her, and I really truly believe that. This is one of the things I start with my new team members training. The first thing I tell them is you have to have belief in yourself, because we all have that stupid self-doubt, and our head is the main obstacle. We worry about stupid stuff and things that aren't even going to happen. And if we can ever get past that roadblock of self-doubt, I mean, you guys, I tell my team, I think Celeste Gwynn says this, if you don't have belief, borrow mine. I tell my team that all the time.
Just borrow it, because it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, and I love to pump into people, like, positive affirmations and stuff like that. I love that. I love to build people up. But you guys, when we have such wonderful products and we have such an amazing company that really supports us, I mean, it's easy to have belief in our products and our company.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So if you believe in yourself and you believe in Plexus, there's no problem sharing Plexus.
Well, and that's what I was going to say when you were saying that. I was thinking, you know what? The thing that's cool about that is you don't have to, you're not faking it. When you're actually talking to somebody about believing in the product, believing in the company, believing in the opportunity, going Ruby, going Emerald, going Diamond is an absolute reality for everyone. Everyone.
Right.
Just,
absolutely.
Yeah, but that's not normal in other traditional businesses, that you don't find that very often. It's the uniqueness of Plexus products and the comp plan that allow us to be able to really get people excited, and it's for real, not just for us.
Right. Absolutely. I'm sorry, my chat group is wanting to know more about the PLEXYSTARS.
What?
Say hey. Say come on.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
contact us. We have open dates, and we have one open date in April, and the rest of the year is open. So, boom.
Yeah, we've got some good things coming up too. Well, you know what? Is there anything, Candy, that you can think of, like your greatest form word of wisdom that you want to leave us with?
Wow. If anything, I will just tell you guys that if you are struggling, reach out, make sideline friends. If you feel like that you don't have a supportive upline, I'm honest, I'm serious. Like, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to sidelines. They encourage that this
Absolutely.
week, because I know that some of my sidelines, you guys that are my
All of
sidelines,
us.
seriously, there are times that my sidelines will call me or message me and say, hey, I'm struggling, or, Candy, I'm having an issue with this and my upline doesn't get it. You don't want to ever talk to your downline in a negative way about your struggles. You always want to talk up, or go to the side. So if anything, I would say make sure that you have those power partners, and I'm telling you, it can make a difference. But never, ever give up, you guys. I promise
Never.
you. Ever. We have the most amazing company. And, I mean, financials posted today. Hello.
I love it.
I was a mom making no money, okay? Needing desperately to go back to work. And all I wanted to do was make $500 extra a month. And I did that, like, the first month, I only had 1 week to work in. So the second month, I made over $500, and I knew it was real. And, then I wanted to pay our mortgage. I could pay our mortgage over 8 times now, okay, a month.
Yes. Yes.
It's a blessing. It's a godsend. And I mean, reach out to me. I mean, if somebody is struggling and you need some support, I mean, I love to motivate people and help people. I'm not going to train you.
But
I have too many people to train.
Yes.
But I'm here for you. And I think Plexus Power Partners are so amazing. So that would be my little last bit. Just
perfect.
Don't give up. Don't give up, and reach out.
And how awesome is it that we're one Plexus, one team, that we can even say that?
True, we are. It is very rare in a company. There's no competition. None. I want to see all of you guys on stage. I don't care if it's everybody. I want to see if it's Senior Ruby or whatever.
I'm going there.
Year,
I mean, I'm always on stage.
We are all double diamonds.
I will that's right. I will never forget this last year. Blake was one of my biggest high-fivers as I was walking down the aisle to go up to Senior Ruby.
Awesome.
It was
awesome. Like, just convention last year with you was just crazy.
So much fun.
It was.
Did you lift her up in the air too?
Well,
you know what?
No. Did you?
No, but that was in the talking already. So.
Oh dear.
That's right.
Be lifting everyone this.
It was just like how that was exactly how I met Cena. We did the Dirty Dancing lift at the convention, and never met her before in my life. And I just said, okay, hey, boom, lift her up, and I'm like, hey, I'm Blake, by the way, nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's lifting me this convention.
So funny. Oh, I think you should lift all of us at one time.
Yeah, we're all.
I'll have you all on like my arms. So I'm just saying.
God.
Yeah,
Always. Always. Oh yeah.
Dustin the Wind he's getting you some competition though. Dustin's got it going on now.
Dustin is like one hot, sexy piece of man cake.
I know.
He is.
With shingles.
Wait till convention.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna look like Jeremy Walker or Jamie Walker.
Whoever it is, he can't get his name right.
Sorry, hopefully he doesn't watch this because I messaged him. He's cool.
He's cool.
he's got a man bun. He has to be cool. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I'm missing from my life is a freaking man bun.
Me too.
Oh my gosh! Well,
Dustin, you can get a clip-on Groupon. See, I can grow hair.
I would double up my
said he's a majestic unicorn.
Just go.
Isn't that awesome?
Hey, who's on next week?
What's
Next
up?
week is the 17th, and we have fitness instructor, yoga instructor Kim Phillips.
Oh, that's exciting. Yay.
Yes. She is a delightful woman. Not that Candy's not. I mean, I'm just saying.
Candy is awesome. Candy has helped
Thanks a
me a ton.
lot.
Hey,
I'm
I
not a
don't-
I'm not a help the fitness lady yet, but I'm working on it.
no, but you are doing your running, and that is cool.
I
You
am my
are a
squats and
PLEXYSTAR.
lunges. Boom.
It's called plexus butte.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Plexus
Mama-
buns.
Mama's got to work on the bootay.
Gotta get that butte ready for Vegas.
Yeah. So I don't
Hey,
have to wear a
everybody.
moo-moo.
Candy.
If you wear a moo-moo, I will wear a moo-moo.
I'm going to wear a moo-moo. Let's wear moo-moos poolside.
All right.
And then, no, we'll wear moo-moos and then rip them off.
Are you going to have a Speedo on?
A one-legged, it's a one-leg wrap around banana hammock.
No, Dustin, you got to do something about him. No, sir.
I'm leaving now.
I got to go to the doctor. So
Okay.
Just the whole word banana hammock is enough for anyone to just want to die.
It's just wrong.
Hey, you know what, Candy? You've been amazing. Thank you so much for
It's
coming on
been
tonight.
fun. It's
I
been
feel
so
like a
much
whipped
fun.
puppy.
You are.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Awesome
Hey,
sauce.
everybody. Hey,
Tell
Candy.
your Jules that we're not really that sorry for having you miss that.
Oh, you know what? I just told them you guys have openings, so
Yeah.
maybe we can get some of them. Yeah. Well, thanks. I had fun.
Thank
Love
you. Make
ya.
sure you
Love
share,
you.
share everybody and drink pink.
All
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.